I know it's kind of crazy, only one, but shout out to their offensive line, their quarterback. They did a great job protecting and him getting out of sticky situations. But came off the edge, tried to stay up on his upfield shoulder. He's very crafty, getting away from blocks and blitzers. It's kind of like things came full forth because last year I came through and I hit him pretty good, and I didn't get the sack. He ended up getting the touchdown, so it's kind of roles reversed. I got him this year, but like I said, shout out to their offensive line, their quarterback. They did a great job and just held us to one. But it was great to get my first one ever, so it was really exciting.
Tanner, how much is something like that the product preparation, like Coach Venables studying them, putting y'all in the right spots, like knowing that in certain situations they're probably going to have a bootleg, and
Right.
just elaborate on that.
Yes, it's kind of like his game plan. There's always you get little bits and pieces in meetings trying to figure out what's in his head, but he's so smart. It's like he knows what's going to happen before it even happens. So he's trying to warn you and prepare you for these type of blitzes or these type of coverages. Like he'll try to tell you like this is going to happen, and that's kind of how it was all week for that particular blitz. It was like this is going to happen. So when it does, be ready and make your play.
Saturday taking on Florida State. What is it like to take on a program that is one of the biggest names in college football, but isn't necessarily having their best season?
You say that, but it's like the recruiting is so awesome. They've had such a great recruiting classes. I know Coach Sweeney preaches it's been better than ours every year, so you can't take them lightly. They're like you just said, they're a great program, and they got skilled guys that'll be league-bound guys, top 5 round guys, and their whole receiving core is really dominant, and so it's going to be a big test for us. And it doesn't change. We still come in, prepare like we do for every team, the best we can, and hopefully that's good enough.
You were coming off an injury against them last year and just got in there on one play. How exciting is it for you to now be a starter and go into Tallahassee?
Very exciting. Like you said, it's tough being out, playing only one play in that game because it's Florida State Clemson is a huge rivalry, and you always want to be part of the big-time games. So I'm excited to get back into it this year against them and be at their place. They have a beautiful stadium. The crowd's going to be rocking, so I'm excited.
Do you feel like this game is maybe being downplayed just a little bit? You talked about this being a rivalry, but with Florida State not having its best season, do you feel like perhaps people are taking the emotion away from this game, or for you guys it probably still seems like that's still Florida State? We know what they can do.
Yeah, so when teams don't have a great year, they try to slot the teams that do have good years together for more of the primetime times for games. But this is a primetime game for us. It always will be. Every week's like this. And Florida State's a great program we've talked about earlier. And then they're a great team. They got a lot of good guys, and I feel like they're really starting to click. I think they didn't know their team at first, but now they're really starting to hit full stride, and it's going to be a good one.
You guys look at film. What have you seen so far as their attack and how it's changed with the difference in the offensive coordinators and styles that they play?
The really thing that pops out to me is their speed on the outside. They got a redshirt freshman that it just flies around. He got like 14 catches for like 400 yards, something like that, which is ridiculous. So you know he's getting out there and running by guys. And their attack, they got really good running back. He's a big play guy. Their quarterback's been great for 3 years. He maybe not media standpoint, but he's really a good quarterback. And the receiving core again is just fantastic.
How meaningful would it be, Tanner, to be the first team in program history to get 4 straight wins against such a legendary program?
It'd be awesome. As a team, we're trying to be the best that we can be, one of the best teams here, and being able to set that into our resume as a class would be awesome for us. 4 years in a row. I mean, so they've never been beaten by a team 4 years in a row ever. So that hats off to their program for not allowing that. They've done a great job. So it'd be awesome to do that.
How significant was this past week's performance as far as the whole secondary is concerned? It's probably the best outing of the season for you guys. Is that really a good conference boost?
Yeah, we did a great job this past week in our coverages and things of that nature. I think bringing in a lot of different guys. Jalen came in, played real big. Kayvon, Nolan, and Denzel. I think it was awesome to see, given our just not like our first string, but our second string, a lot of confidence, bringing them in for different packages and things like that, trying to mix it up. So when you can bring in confidence and bring in a good back, 4 or 5 guys that are willing to put it out there and really trying to lock people down, it gives the whole defense confidence boost, and it's really good to see.
Tanner, one play in the game Saturday, you covered, I guess, the quarterback, I think maybe came on tonight, let somebody get loose, and you recovered and made the play. Can you describe that play to us a little bit?
Yeah, so I was so I had like all the inside help, 2 guys on the outside. It was Jalen, I think it was AJ, and I had their inside help, and I dropped back looking for inside cuts. I think it was like 3rd and 7 or something like that. And I saw Jalen drift off a little bit, so like my job was just to help anywhere I can on the inside. But if things get a little shaky, I got to go. So I kind of backpedaled, and I saw him take off. I just tried to go as fast as I could and try to get my head around, get the ball out. And thankfully, it worked out in my favor, and I know Jalen appreciated it.
Tanner, after that sack, you were probably about as fired up as I've ever seen you. Can you describe who you're like off the field versus the guy you are on the field?
Yeah, so like that sack was awesome. Just kind of like I mentioned the other, like a little bit ago, not getting the sack last year against that guy, and then hitting that. But off the field, I'm just kind of like a chill guy. I just kind of hang out. I just do my own thing, hang around my friends. I got a good core group of guys I hang out with, but off the field, I enjoy golfing. I went golfing Sunday. I enjoyed a bowl, water. I live out on the lake back home, so I ski and tube and all that good stuff. I just like to have a good time and just be around the family and friends, just have a good time.
Where does that energy come from on the field when you get so fired up like that?
I'd have to say I just bottle it up most of the time. Everything, all the stress, all the outside things hitting me, mom and dad, family pressure, things like that. I just try to keep it all bottled in, try to keep a cool head all week, and then I just try to let it go on the weekend.
How has the season that Nolan Turner and Denzel Johnson are having kind of taken stress off of you and Kayvon, allowed you guys to stay fresh?
Yeah, it's been awesome. So I think I had like 39 plays or something like that. He had 29. So when you can do that, I know the grind of the season, even last year I didn't even play the second half, but you get worn out with this grind of the season, and you try your best to stay in the treatment, stay iced up and all that stuff, but I think it's really going to benefit us when you look on next couple weeks and then the postseason. I think it'll be awesome what they've done for us and what they've done for themselves.
Tanner, before you got here, high school, you were a pretty good baseball recruit. Since you've been at Clemson, have you thought about baseball at all?
Once in a while. Springtime, I'll throw on a helmet, and I'll smell that grass. I'll hear that BP going on. I'll be like, dang, it'd be nice to get back out there. But no, it was my first love, I guess. I played that before I played football. It's hard, but God kind of made that decision for me to come here and play baseball. Come here and play football, instead of play baseball. And I just got to put my trust in him. And like I said, I miss it sometimes, but not as much as I thought I would. And
You mentioned just a second ago about you bottle up all that outside noise going into games and then just let it flow through you during game days. You talked about mom and dad and pressure. What did you mean by some of the outside stuff in reference to your parents and then pressure at the same time?
so they deal with I guess I get it from my dad because he's a hothead. And so he'll send me things that people are saying here and there and try to give me like a boost, like do this, prove them wrong type deal. And so I just let it all come in, let it fuel the fire, and but that's where I get it from him. He tries to keep me level-headed and tries to get me to be that top player that he wants me to be, him and mom. That's kind of where that comes from out with them.
So if I send a tweet out there, criticizing you, we do a little test and see if your dad
See if dad favorites it. Yeah. I think it's like Big Papa 9698 or something like that he's got. But yeah, shout out to him for sending me all the hate tweets.
Baseball, you got a World Series pick?
A World Series pick? I had to say Boston. I got another story for MLB that I just don't really cheer for certain teams, or I don't have like that certain team. So, but I'd say Boston. Boston. Kind of upset the Cubs aren't in it because me and Ben, when Ben was here, we took their celebration and we kind of ran with it. But Boston probably. Big fan of Mookie Betts.
Thanks, Tanner.
Yeah, thank you.